With Thompson guitars, and we're here at the show with a collection of several instruments that we brought, among which is this brand new single-lot Alcoa 12-fret guitar, which is just unbelievably has a lot of volume for its size, and of course it's beautiful. We take a lot of pride in our nitrocellulose lacquer finishes, as well as the extreme craftsmanship that we put into each and every guitar. This is a brand new 12-fret triple O with a beautiful flamed walnut back and sides on this guitar. Very interesting tone, and as people say, it really is kind of because of the complexity of the overtones in this guitar, which is more so than you'd find in a mahogany model. A little bit right in between rosewood and mahogany. Really lively, responsive, and a great guitar for recording. But we're just really thrilled with how the wood turned out on this guitar. Just beautiful. It also has a very custom headstock inlay that was designed by our inlay artist, Simon Haycraft. Simon does a great job. He designed this and we cut it. Very proud of this one too. Another 12-fret triple O, which is almost a signature guitar for us, other than next to our dreadnoughts, which we're known for. But the first 12-fret triple O that we made went to Peter Rowan back in 1986. And these are great guitars. As many of you know, they were the largest guitar until Martin developed the dreadnought. And for years, you know, a lot of people we kind of get a chuckle when they think of these as parlor guitars, because a 12-fret triple O is a lot bigger than a parlor guitar, but very full volume. And Peter Rowan played his 12-fret triple O as most people would a dreadnought for years. This has a beautiful amber sunburst on it. That's the other thing, we're all kind of sunburst nuts at Thompson Guitars. And of course it's a gorgeous mahogany back and sides on this guitar. Known for their volume, tone, and just flexibility in terms of an instrument. You can play anything on them. And another one of our mainstays is our DMA. This is a dreadnought Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides. And I should add that standard on all Thompson guitars are Adirondack tops. We use an assortment of different spruces, including some saltwater spruce, Italian alpine. But as standard on all equipment on a Thompson guitar is a wonderful Adirondack top. And we choose our Adirondack tops for their stiffness and tap tone. These guitars are just workhorses that we just love. We almost can't make enough of these DMAs, as we call them. And another one we're very proud of is the all mahogany size 2 parlor. The very first production guitar, steel string production guitar that Martin made was a 217, and they crafted that guitar from 1922 until 1938. And I happen to have, in my personal collection, an 1892 model 227. So we patterned off of that guitar and made an all mahogany version. We built this little size 2 parlor in just probably the widest assortment of woods, everything from Brazilian rosewood back and sides and Adirondack tops to East Indian and Engelmann tops, to Alcoa, and this happens to be an all mahogany. They're just wonderful guitars, extremely fun to play, comfortable, and once you pick it up and you sit down on a couch and start playing this guitar, you never want to put it down. So we're really happy with this. We sell a lot of these guitars overseas, and our Japan dealer, Blue Jui in Tokyo, really loves them. And another mainstay that we're very happy with is our herringbone dreadnought. And this happens to be Adirondack top with a beautiful East Indian rosewood back and sides and very straight grain. We try to always get the finest woods that we can that we use in the construction of our instruments. And this guitar is just got volume and volume and volume and sweet tone, warmth, very powerful. And that's what we think of. On our instruments, we use advanced X bracing and hand graduate the tops, and of course hand carve those tops too and scallop them to achieve the utmost tone that we can get. Another beautiful 12-fret triple O sunburst that belongs to a good friend of ours Mike Lynch from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Mike's had this guitar for a little over a year, and it's just fantastic. Adirondack top with that gorgeous amber sunburst, some special snowflakes on the fingerboard, abalone torch, and then a beautiful piece of our 1930s Brazilian rosewood. This is what one of the pieces that we call our shipwreck Brazilian, because this wood was cut in 1936. It was on a ship in 1937 that was on its way to Denmark to a furniture factory. The ship sank, and many years later, sometime after 2000, they recovered the logs from the ship, and this was milled up into these beautiful guitar sets with this straight grain. And this is wood that's very hard to come by today. Wonderful guitar. And that's a little bit of what we do here at Thompson Guitars.